Hello there, Aries. Thank you so much for stopping by for your weekly tarot video forecast. This forecast is for the week of May, I almost said April, May the 9th through the 15th. We are going to be peeking at one card for each day to see what kind of highlights might show up, and then we'll look and see if there's a theme that runs throughout the week. Sometimes there is, sometimes there isn't. We're just going to check it out. Just a little reminder, this is a general reading, meaning that not everything I see here will apply to every single Aries that stops by to view this video, but most of it will apply to most of you. And of course, if you want a reading where all the energies apply just to you, then you would want to book a private reading with me. You can see all about how to do that on the website at the top of this page. All my contact information is there too. There is no .com associated with that at all. It is strictly www.amista.info. Now, let's jump in. We've got your cards on the table, Aries. We're going to look at the weekend first. We'll look at the cards and then we'll dive deeper. Aries, on Saturday, you have the Knight of Vessels showing up. And this is in my Wildwood Tarot. So, Knight of Vessels on Saturday. And on Sunday, you've got another card that has a lot of water in it. Six of Arrows showing up in reverse. Okay, so this just tells me that this weekend is going to be filled with emotion. If we have that much water showing up, that's the first thing that I can really tell about your weekend. There's going to be a lot of emotion here. Now, with the Knight of Vessels, this is talking about the idea that you are going to be doing something that is unique, that is outside the box, that maybe other people would not think of as far as problem solving, and especially when it comes to problem solving in relationships when we see all this water around here, or whatever you're problem solving for is going to be impacting your relationships, and people are going to have some feelings about some of the things that you come up with. Okay. Looking at Sunday, this Six of Arrows in reverse, this is basically saying that you're beginning a lifestyle change on Sunday. So you may have figured out on Saturday, this is what I need to do moving forward. You may have started it on Sunday. And I say you may have as if it's past tense. All these cards are in front of me. So I do speak about them more in present or past tense, even though we are talking about next week. So just know that as you're listening to me, that that's kind of the tendency. It's still talking about the future, though. Now, or at least the future as I'm recording this. I don't know when you'll be watching. Anyway, so Sunday, what we see is you making some kind of lifestyle change. And generally, when we see somebody making a lifestyle change, this talks about something that's going to either improve your quality of life right now or very soon, and or something that is going to improve your longevity or how long you actually live. So we've got some stuff going on there, and with all that water, people are having feelings about it. You may be having very strong feelings about it as well. Now let's look at the week for Aries. Okay, so on Monday you've got the Four of Stones showing up. After that, Tuesday, we have the Ace of Arrows in reverse. Wednesday, Ace of Stones. Thursday, boop ba da da da, Page of Arrows in reverse. And for those of you that is your first time here, we don't stress out about reversals on this channel. We're not like some of the other channels out there. Friday, we have the Mirror, also in reverse. Okay, so let's take a peek at Monday. For a lot of you guys, you're going to be staying home Monday. That's the first thing that I'm picking up. There could be some of you that are stashing something away. You could be stashing some money away for the future, or you could be stashing something else away for the future too. Hard telling what it is, but for most of you, that would be money. But I do feel like for a lot of you Aries, you're going to be spending some home time that's a little bit unusual for you on Monday. All right, let's look at Tuesday. Ace of Arrows showing up in reverse. This just tells me that you have sent off a message to somebody and now you're waiting for a response. This could be like you've sent out some resumes and you're waiting to hear back, or this could be a message to somebody who's more in your personal life or maybe even in your career. Da ba da da da. Wednesday. Ace of Stones. This talks about setting a foundation. So there's something here that you're doing to set a foundation for something in your life, to get something established in your life. You may be signing a new contract for something. You may be, if you're building a house, this would be like setting the first, maybe pouring the concrete for the basement, something like that. But there's something here about setting a foundation for something. This could even be setting up a trust. Uh, yeah, setting up a trust or something like that. There is something where you are figuratively setting a foundation on Wednesday. And then Thursday, you have the Wren showing up in reverse. This is just telling me that you're doing something to enhance your intuitiveness on Wednesday. So you're practicing with your intuition, or you're learning more information about how to harness your intuition. There's something going on there where you are practicing your intuitiveness. And Friday, we have the Mirror coming up in reverse. The Mirror in reverse just means that you know what your strengths are. You know what you bring to the table. And when we're seeing this card on Friday, that says you are looking for who would appreciate your strengths. And this can apply, I've seen it apply a couple of ways. I've seen this apply when somebody is looking for a job and they know like what they're good at. And so they're just looking for somebody who's going to pay them reasonably well for that. And I've also seen this come up when somebody realized what they bring to a romantic relationship and they're looking for somebody who appreciates those things that they bring to that relationship. Either way, I see you knowing what you bring to the table and looking for somebody who will appreciate, or some other party that will appreciate your strong points. Okay, so that's what we have for the week. Thank you guys very much for being here. I appreciate y'all so much. I know I'll see some of you here for a reading this week, but the rest of you, I'll see back on the next video. Peace out.